Morning, this is my shaman oracle reading. Today is Monday. I'm wishing everyone a happy week. And this reading here now is for Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. The first card is from the Fairies oracle, and you got the magical blessings. And the magical blessings is whatever you are going through. You are being assisted by the magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others as well. To receive fairy blessings is an honor, and right now the fairies are bestowing their blessings upon you and your current situation. Fairy blessings are magical and can also be healing. Only you will know what form these blessings take. You can ask the fairies for their blessings at any time. Perhaps you have a job interview coming up or a challenging situation at home. So to do this, close your eyes and speak from your heart, explaining why you feel their blessings would be beneficial. Then wait. Patience is a virtue when hoping for a message or a sign from the fairies, and remember they will only bestow their blessings if it is their will. It is important to acknowledge the fairies' blessings and to give thanks. An easy way to do this is to leave some raw food, such as fruit or nuts, in your garden or outside your door, for wildlife can enjoy any leftovers, or these can simply be biodegradable. You can also leave seeds out for the birds or pick up some litter. Caring for the environment is a way that we humans can return the blessings to the fairies. The fairies are also reminding you that you can bestow blessings on others. Showing our loved ones that we care is a form of a blessing, especially to those who live alone or are feeling lonely. So a visit or a smile or a hug can make the world of difference to these people. Just a kind and loving thought can also be the biggest blessing. This card is also a reminder to count your blessings and to focus on the positive aspects of your life. Next card is the Forest Temple. It is about enlightenment. The sound of delicate chanting fills the forest, and you follow the sound as you walk down a meandering path into a small clearing. Before you, a forest temple becomes visible, and as you get closer, it feels that the chanting is penetrating deep into your soul. Something seems to be shifting within you. Everything is the same, yet everything is somehow different. Meditate on the light within you and around you. Connect with the ever-present energy of the divine. Right now, your awareness is increasing. Your ability to understand the world is shifting. More and more, you can see situations from all points of view, and this creates an expansion in all parts of your life. So this card can also reflect times when you are seeing the world from only your personal point of consciousness, which is dramatically restricting possibilities for you. A one-sided view of life can block a vast influx of light, joy, and connection to the Creator. Strict adherence to your beliefs can obstruct wonderful opportunities from flooding your life. So be willing to step outside your limited points of view and see the world from the other's perspectives, and your life will expand. In temples throughout the world, initiates they withdraw from their surroundings in order to gain an expanded perception of the inner reality of life. So intuition and healing abilities, they emerge during such times. Light is flooding into your life now. With enlightenment, you will feel the expansion from a limited sense of self to an awareness of the cosmos around you. The spirit of the forest temple says to you, positive changes are coming, you are lightening up, you feel buoyant and free, your connection to spirit is deepening. All beliefs about who you are and what you deserve in life are falling away and are replaced by incredible new pathways. The next card is from the Divine Feminine Oracle, and that one is Isis. And Isis is the goddess of magic. It is about sexual energy, which is sacred. And she says, my pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. So who is she? Isis embodies the pure magic of devoted love. Isis is an ancient Egyptian goddess of love, fertility, resurrection, and magic. Her temples, they lined the Nile Delta in the Upper Egypt from the 4th century BCE to the 4th century CE, with the closing of the Temple of Philae. The priests and priestesses who served her were known for their miraculous healing powers. Isis is the daughter of Geb, the god of the earth, and Nut, the goddess of the sky. She married her brother Osiris. When he was murdered, his body parts, they were scattered all over the earth. So Isis searched tirelessly to remember him and then used her sexual energy to bring him back to life. Osiris's death and rebirth, they were celebrated annually. Isis then gave birth to their son Horus and became worshipped as the ideal wife and mother. Her association with magic originates with the sun god Ra. Isis created the first snake in order for it to bite Ra, and in his pain and being near death, he gave her his secret name so that she could revive him. Isis then became more powerful than Ra and possessed the magic to heal and to prolong life or to give life back to the dead. When you select her card, then the sexual energy that creates life can also be used to sustain it. It is significant that Isis brings Osiris back to life by making love to him. The metaphor is that by uniting life and death, body and soul, the masculine and feminine, and heaven and earth, a rebirth or a resurrection occurs. The sexual energy that sex inspires exists within each of us all the time, may be latent and waiting to be utilized to create more life. Often our own sexual energy and power is feared or left neglected and unacknowledged. It is a powerful, sacred life force that Isis wants us to integrate more fully, and it doesn't require any partner to activate it. It only takes awareness that it exists and the remembering of our heart to our head, our body to our soul. It takes activating the energy of our root chakra and uniting it with the crown chakra just above our head. So ask this soul voice meditation, what does sexual empowerment feel like to me? And say this intention, sexual energy is sacred, my pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. Next card is the Angel of Love. Tender connections is the message. This beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, radiating tender and loving vibrations and bringing you compassion and affection. If you are looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you are longing for a deeper and more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she is here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate toward yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. So the angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. Say this affirmation: I love and value myself without limitation or condition. Tender, loving treatment comes to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. Next card is New Life. It is about birthing of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, and life renewing itself. The oracle's message is that when spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms they burst from trees overnight, and birds return home and sing their glorious songs. And nature is full of promise. Miracles happen for all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. So allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm and let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. There is a relationship message. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when the winter gives way to the spring. This is a time to connect with others and share your excitement, passion, and heart full of joy. So this card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. There is a prosperity message. You have every reason to be optimistic right now as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you. So delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Stay curious and know that your hopes and dreams are being fulfilled. It is as if new life suddenly infuses your projects, work, and creative ideas with a kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling on you. There is also a protection message. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It is okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and you haven't yet hit your stride. So be immersed in the newness of it all and do not try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. So be here now because life loves you. And the wild unknown animal spirit card for you is Cobra. And Cobra is fire energy. Cobra says you need to pause, wait, and be the inner teacher. The Cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The Cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, and ever loving. The essence of the Cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who have led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, then the teacher appears. When the card is in balance, you are a student of life, you are humble, and you are wise. When the card is out of balance, you might sometimes know it all, and you might be a bit egocentric. And to bring them both in balance, take a new class of study. That was the reading for Taurus. I thank you for listening, Taurus. I wish you a most wonderful whole week. Take care and goodbye.